First time since June of 2021 before he went to the Dodgers. And get used to that. Luis Arise smacks one down the left field line, takes a big turn, but he's got his first Marlins hit. 0-1. 1 for 2 against Max today. And this one toward right center. Marte giving chase, won't get there, all the way to the wall. Stallings is going to score, and Luis Arise has his first Marlins RBI.
In the National League, you know, you just never know. Guys get hurt sometimes. Sunday, day game, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So.
And like clockwork, another hit. Oh.
Minnesota Twin great.
Yeah.
Angels, play with the Angels. There's another one. because when Luis Arise was
champ from last year, but to maybe utilize stolen bases a little bit more this year as Arise lines one to center field. Shocking that he'd get another hit.
How
right?
fun? How
Only 7% of the time for Arise. There's another base hit. That's only 4 for him today. Yep, that's about right. Luis Arise with another base hit.
You know, Luis.
3-1. I mean, you get used to it, right? Another multi-hit game for Luis Arise. And this one into right field, going to get down for a base hit. De La Cruz rounding third. Luis Arise with an RBI single, and the Marlins are on the board. Waiting on a 2-2 from the 25-year-old from Tallahassee, and turns it around. Another multi-hit effort for Luis Arise. Strikeout first time through. Arise grounded to third base his first time. Sends one in the air this time. Line drive, base of the wall. Marte is going to get it in. A 2-base hit for Luis Arise.
Tip your hat, so you got me. So you just sit dead red, but as far as Arise, you don't change your approach.
And the results don't change either. Another base hit for Luis Arise. Into right, going to get down, a base hit. In comes De La Cruz. They'll hold birdie, and Arise comes through. Ball gets away.
With the Marlins here early in the season.
Ground ball up the middle. Backhanded Guillorme gets rid of it, and it gets by Alonso. Ground ball left side, backhanded, knocked down by Lindor, recovers too late.
Complete stop in their stretch position.
And another knock for Arise as he goes through the right side. That moves Cooper up 90 feet. He'd only given up 1 hit in his first 5 innings all year this year. And he's given up 2 hits to Luis Arise. Saw Arise on that batting average leaderboard because he's been putting the ball in play and getting himself some hits, as he does right here. A 1-hop off the wall in right center. That'll be a 2-out double for Arise. All in one. Yeah. What do you have? What do you have over at the varsity? Arise will have himself extra bases into the corner. Now this will be maybe even 3. Got to that perfect spot into third base with a triple.
Change up 4 times in a row on occasion.
In the air, deep left field, going way back, and that's gone. A home run to the opposite field for Luis Arise. Long look, pitch clock down to 1, and that is going to get down, a base hit. The first cycle in Marlins franchise history. Luis Arise. Arise 3 cycles for Trey Turner. And Arise in the air, left center field, long run, and that's going to bang off the wall. Hey, another day, another hit. This guy is field is in, and the lefty Andrew Chafin on the mound. First pitch, base hit. Luis Arise with a knock. Marlins take the lead. Fortes to third. Arise out. 0-2 to Arise. Ground ball through, a base hit. Jazz is coming around third. No throw home. RBI Arise. It's a 1-run game.
Bat. End of the bat like that last at bat he had.
Well, it's fine. It's all good. He shoots it down the third base line. Keeps it. Get that work in the spring. It's another thing to get the game action Oh, hey, look, another base hit for Arise. He's got 2 tonight, but you already knew that.
Find ways other than the home run to score runs.
A base hit for Arise. Infield in, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Arise. And Arise into right center. That'll get down a base hit. In comes Birdie. In comes Soler. And a great at-bat there for Arise. Long look in. Rocks with 1 second left on the pitch clock. And Luis Arise drops a base hit into left center field. This one's hit well out of right field line. And that's going to get down to 1 hop the wall. Cooper's on his way to third, and they will stop him there. It's in center and a base hit.
Stop it, Louis.
I'm as surprised as you.
A 400 batting average.
To Riley and past him, in fact, down the third base line into left field. Arise will stop at first base. A little bit like Anthony Rizzo almost. But it works. Another base hit for Luis Arise. Top of that list, we just saw Stephen Kwan on the road trip in Cleveland. Ground ball up the middle. You put the bat on the ball, good things happen. Arise is on at first base.
And Arise floats one to second. It's off of Horner. And Chisholm, who had to wait for a moment to see if Horner was going to make the catch, pitches to get through 11 batters in a 5-run Miami first. And Arise is 2 for 2. Shocking. Yeah, the least surprising thing that we've seen. 3 for 3. Another knock to right field for Luis Arise.
Arise on the ground in the hole and into center field. A base hit for Arise doing what.
0-1. Bryce Elder to Luis Arise. You can set your watches to it, kids. Another base hit for Arise. Down the line. Fair ball. That'll get a run home. Arise into second base and RBI double. Dylan Dodd brings home an 0-2. How do you like that? Fights it off, dumps it into left field. That is what this guy does. And Arise gets him right back with a base hit up the middle. And another base hit for Arise. Smacks it past Wisdom. Birdie's racing to third. Throw will be late. Up to you. That's all. The 2-2 pitch to Arise. Ground ball. Base hit. Another 3-hit day for Luis Arise. 2 balls and a strike to Arise. Up the middle and another base hit for Luis Arise.
Jumping on fastballs.
Make it a 10-game hit streak for Luis Arise. Does it again. Jazz on his way to third, and the Marlins have runners on the line drive. Base hit center field. So the hit streak continues for Arise. Right up the middle and through for a base hit. Jazz getting the green light, and he will come in to score. Luis Arise with a 12-game hit streak. Rip base hit. Right field. Soler's on his way to third. That one's going to get to the wall. Myers slipped and fell. Soler's coming home. No throw. Soler scores on the double. Birdie off of first. Weaver brings it home. And this one's grounded to first base. And that one rattles around on Steer. And Arise is going to reach. Birdie trying to get to third. And there's a base hit from Arise. They'll hold Cooper at third. Arise is heading to second base. No throw. Okay, we'll see the guy's social media handles throughout the night. Arise right center field. That's going to get down. It'll be extra bases all the way to the wall. Arise on his way to second base with a 2-out double. 2 strikes and 2 outs. Harvey deals. And Arise into right field. That's a base hit. Cooper's rounding third. He's going to score. Arise with the RBI. Marlins are down a run. Here's Luis Arise waiting on a 2-0 pitch. And a ground ball that sneaks through for a base hit. Rise keeps the hits coming. By Toyota, visit your local Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places. Luis Rise goes out to center. This one is going to get down in and out of the glove of Call. Rise on his way to second, and he gets there. Lou, the second base umpire, Ryan Blakeney over at third. This one's out toward right center field, and it will get down for, you guessed it, a base hit for Luis Rise. Leading things off, a single in the first inning. And a single in the fourth inning.
This dude is bad.
1-2. We might slug a little here. This will be extra bases. It's going to get to the wall. Soler's on his way to third. He will be held up there by Jody Reed. It's a double for Rise, and set up the defense here. With an 0-2 count on Rise, and there's a ground ball, but it'll get through for a base hit. 2-2. Back behind short. It'll get down, a base hit. Stallings coming around third. He's going to score. Hampson gets to third. It's an RBI single for Luis Rise. There's a line drive base hit for Rise. That's the base runner the Marlins need.
And this is to the gap in right center field. This will score at least one. Soler toward third. He'll get a green light. And Soler will score easily.
No,
Not now. And that's a line drive over the shortstop's head. That's the lane for Rise. He is on base. That one is golfed into center field, and it drops for a base hit. Davis rounding third, and he'll score. Wendell to third. 57, and that's a base hit into right field to score Stallings. That's lined into center field. Trout will not get there. Plays it on a hop. Another base hit for Luis Rise. Run list.
Ooh,
Up
boy.
the middle, there's a base hit for Rise. Another multi-hit game for him.
Do it, Louis.
Ground ball through for a base hit. De La Cruz will stop at second. 3 of the double plays, the first, the 6th, and the 8th, ended some semblance of a Marlins rally, but they'll look to start one here with a leadoff single. Another line to center, dropping in for a base hit. Lined up the middle, a base hit. Another multi-hit game for Rise. Ground ball. Bogarts across his body, and Rise.
Against Texas, one against Arizona, where he went 6 innings, only giving up 3 runs.
That's into center field, and there's a base hit. So those hitless games, 5 of 7 games. And that's toward left center field. It gets down, and it'll be another run. Rise.
Serve it into left field.
Out towards center, way in, and over the head of Ruiz. That one's going to go to the wall. 1, 2, 3 runs are going to score. Rise out toward right center field. Long run. Ruiz doesn't get there. One hops over the wall. This one's in the air out toward right center field, and it is going to go off the wall. On his way to second with his first career 5-hit game. Hit games, then hitless games, which is fascinating. And oh, by the way, there's another hit for Luis Rise too.
No, not when you bring the lefty in, and Sam Moe.
Bouncer to second, off the glove of Diaz, and a run's going to score. Fair ball down the line. Davis is heading toward third. How far is he going to go? He's getting the green light from Jody Reed. No throw. RBI double. And then goes up the middle and through for a base hit. Here comes Davis. Throw from center late. Another RBI, another hit. I mean, I don't know.
I can only laugh.
What else? Line just out of the reach of Bobby Witt Jr. One run will score. The runners had to hold up. Ground ball. Base hit. 26th multi-hit game this year. We might want to update those home numbers. Another base hit for Luis Arise.
There's to the White Sox. He went 9 innings.
Hey, line drive over the shortstop, T-Hut. Want to guess who it was? 5-point jump in batting average against. And Luis Arise with a base hit. Stop. Obviously, one of the guys that he's looked up to and knew very well in his time in Minnesota. And on cue, another base hit for Luis Arise. Lines one, left field, base hit. Another knock for Luis Arise.
It's Frank Thomas. Luis Arise lines one to center, and it gets down for a base hit. Another day, another knock for Luis Arise.
3-2 now to Arise. There goes the 0 for 15, a base hit right back through the box, and he is on to start the night. Out there, he's played great defense as well, and now this one is hit pretty well to right, and that is gone. How do you like that? Second homer of the year for Luis Arise. Normal players 0 for 40.
Right.
Hey, how about a 3-hit day? Coming around third and scoring his Stallings, an RBI single for Luis Arise.
Pretty similar to what a catcher does when he throws down to second base. Watch that, right up to that right ear.
How about that? Another 4-hit day for Luis Arise. Into right center, drops in for another base hit. His second 5-hit game of the year. Not going on the 1-2. That sneaks through the left side, a base hit. Payoff pitch coming. And right back up the middle, there's a base hit. Sometimes you make your most stressful pitches in the stretch. So you might as well be comfortable. Let's see. What am I going to say this time? Scorched into center. Thrice is nice, and he's the first to 100. Did it in less than 70 games. Well, he's going to have himself a 4-hit day again. 1-2. He did it again, and this time he's going to drive in a run, maybe 2. Here comes Birdie, he'll score. 5 for 5. He's out of Luis Arise on a daily basis. 2-2. Line. Fair ball, just inside the line. He's going to stop at first base.
Which one do you think needs the most work?
Cuatro picheos. ¿Cuál crees tú que necesita un poquito más trabajo?
Is on the edges. So the edges of that box, like that one, usually end up with some sort of production.
Lineup. That's where he's given up the most with his average-wise. Getting a 278 average.
That's going to drop a line drive over the shortstop. Nice.
He just got a whiff.
There's the shot into the gap, down for a base hit, cut off by Bay. It's another one to the ledger.
We were playing pickleball last night, and when we play, I usually play music through my phone.
So I'm sure that'll be a fun moment for Skip.
Come on.
Another base hit. It's a 3-hit night for Luis Arise.
399 right now. Birdie stays put. This one in the air, out toward right, and he got it. Big old bat flip for Luis Arise.
He does that.
Into center. There goes that slump. You worry about the game in front of you. Totally get it. Totally respect it. This message interrupted by another hit from Luis Arise.
Situation.
Pick the split. He's just fine.
Yeah. Lefties, righties.
This one's headed out toward left field. Back near the wall, and it bangs off the wall. Runners had to hold up, and now the green light for Stallings around third. He'll score. It'll be a double for Luis Arraez. Runner goes. Ground ball and diving play. Picked at first base, but Arraez drops a base hit. And how about that? A base hit right back up the middle, albeit with 2 outs.
They got the right guy up there.
Luis Arraez, this one is going to get down and get to the wall. Davis is going to score easily. Stallings is heading toward third, and they'll hold him there. RBI double, Luis Arraez. 0-1 pitch is lofted. Left center, gets down, base hit. Here comes Davis. He'll score. And go from there. Squibber.
Make a little contact. You never know what's going to happen.
Dropped off as he is getting older. The curveball not as reliable as it has been. And it is redirected into center field, in fact. A base hit for Luis Arraez.
He'll mix in an occasional slider and changeup.
And Arraez mixes in an extra base hit right down the line and in the corner. Little trouble out there, but he'll stop at second base. A leadoff double. Ocean Bank batting order has Arraez and Soler at the top. And a base hit into center field for Luis Arraez. Passed it a few days ago, in fact. And another multi-hit game. A line drive right over second base. Ground ball through. Another 3-hit game for Luis Arraez. 1-1 from Hoffman. And that's a base hit for Arraez. Luis Castillo. This one into right center. The man can hit. Drops one into right center. In comes Cooper. An RBI fielder's choice for Myers. And then a ribby there for Arraez into right field. Myers headed toward third. There's the throw. It is strikes to Luis Arraez. RBI single in the second inning. And a base hit here in the fourth. But they're all looking up at Luis Arraez. Another knock. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Arraez. And that one is fair. Another 4-hit game for Arraez, making a bid for 2, and he's in there safely. He's a guy you want up in every spot. Let me amend that. This one lined into left, get down. It does. A little trouble out there in left field, and that will allow Fortes to score. Myers to third, Arraez to second. Bouncing ball out of the reach of Arenado. Pace at a 392 clip, so nice to see some offensive production out of that spot in the order. This one into right center, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Stallings heads to third. Arraez takes a wide turn, but on 1 and 2. That is a base hit, right field corner. In comes Hampson. Arraez on his way to second base. Third, 1-0 lead. 0-1 to Arraez. It's this one to right field, sends Jones back, and reaching up, can't get there.
Body knows it's time to get going.
There goes Birdie, and this one down the right field line. Fair ball into the corner. Birdie is coming around third. He'll score. Arraez heading toward third. He will get there. 0-2. Into left. Drops in for a base hit.
Him pulling a ball and being out is not the worst case scenario.
Or sending one to the left center field gap. That's a pretty good scenario. It gets down and to the wall. Fortes will score. Arraez comes through, and the Marlins have tied it up. 1-1. Into right, and nobody's home except Joey Wendell.
You know, the way they work is really impressive.
Luis Arraez, fly ball, right center field, gives it a ride. That's going to get down and hop over the wall. In the fourth inning, 1 for 3 afternoon for Luis, and another multi-hit game into center field. Siri Fields comes up throwing and not in time. Though just their second of the second half and a second half high 7 runs. Not a bad start here. Base hit Arise. Flips the lineup card to Arise here, who lines a base hit into right field. Fortes on his way to third. Tied for the most in baseball. Looking for a 3-hit day. That is a fair ball into the corner. On his way to second with a double. And through for a base hit. I know shockingly had a base hit his first time up. And might have a second one here. This one is going to drop. Of course it is. And 3:45 in the second half. And this one to right will drop in for a base hit. Good start to his day.
Cutter, some sliders, a few curves.
There's a base hit for Arise.
I just
second most in baseball. And his 16th 3-hit game of the year. Ranger Suarez deals to Arise, and there's a base hit to right field. Well, you believe I see Garrett Hampson down there. So he basically went to Jacksonville for lunch. This is Arise into the corner, and that's going to be extra bases. Stallings is heading toward third, and he's coming around. The throw from Stott, and 3-2. Center field, base hit. Another first inning base hit for Luis Arise in the second half. Certainly so much about batting average with Arise, who yet again a first inning base hit. And we will adjust those numbers.
Back to third and tag up.
And now Arise lashes this one to left field and out of the reach of Duran toward the corner. Sanchez will score. Arise into second. RBI double. For the Marlins, the only lefty in the lineup today against Andrew Heaney, but there's another base hit for Arise. First
mid-90s. Likes the sweeper, though.
Line drive, left field, base hit. But it's been a cold month of August so far for Arise.
Things just heated up.
There you go. How do you like that? Just got to put it out in the atmosphere. A 2-run homer. 2-0 Yankee lead here in the third inning. And Arise with a base hit left field. RBI for Luis Arise. Ground ball, base hit for Arise. Fair ball down the line. That'll score one. Bell on his way to third, and here he comes. No throw, 2 RBI triple. And now Arise down the right field line. Fair ball gone. Arise earlier in the series. That was on Monday night. And that is a fair ball.
If they played him there on a nightly basis.
That is a fair ball toward the corner. Soler's on his way to second, and he's going to keep on going. He'll be held at third on the double from Arise.
Nice Freeman and Acuna.
Up the middle, there's a base hit. Soler on his way to third, and he'll get there. Marlins have him on the corners. 0-1 on Arise, who smacks one towards center and down for a base hit. Our camera folks out there aren't equipped with gloves, but they almost needed them right there. There's a base hit for Arise.
Season, and that's that inside-out swing to left field.
That'll play. Drops a base hit into right field. Tying run aboard for
the next guy thinks he has to be the guy.
Who else was going to get the first clean hit of the day? Luis Arise. Speaking of getting on track, is he's back in the leadoff spot today. And he's back to lining drives over the shortstop. He starts play 10 points clear of Freddie Freeman. Knowing that, He lines a base hit toward right center field to pad that lead by 4 last night. And 1 for 3 lifetime against Eflin. Flipped into left and drops in. He was 2 for 8. Lines one toward left center field and down for a base hit. Good start to the night and the series for Luis Arraez. And 4th, and then the 3-run home run from Jazz in the 5th. And a multi-hit game for Arraez. So things are once again getting interesting when it comes to the batting title. That will help. A line drive base hit to center, and that's how his night starts. A line drive just off the Washington Nationals. He pitched on Sunday afternoon at Lone Depot Park. Luis Arraez, right field, and it's going to get down and to the wall. Stallings on his way to third. Arraez will stop at second as the Nationals get it in quick. 2 balls and a strike. Edwards off of second base, and that is a fair ball, a little closer to 200. Hits that wall, and Edwards is going to come in and score before the tag at second base. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Into center, and a base hit. Second inning of work here for Joe LaSorsa. Went 1-2-3 and will not go 1-2-3 here. That's another base hit for Luis Arraez.
Got the back foot, the shin.
Left center and down for a base hit. 0-2 coming. And this one hit well out toward right. Turning and over the wall. Just cleared the wall in right. A home run for Luis Arraez. 4-4 game here, top of the 9th inning. That'll do it. Base hit against the Dodgers. Base hit right down the left field line. 4. Ball and 2 strikes to Arraez.
Might as well get greedy.
All right, we'll take it. Base hit, left center field. In comes Stallings. Wendell's getting the green light. No throw from Rojas. It's late, and it's late at the
Chicago. They have 4 more against the Cubs, the Diamondbacks too.
Arraez, line drive, base hit, down and left, first and third, and the tying run will come to the plate.
Catcher behind him. You know, he'll go and he'll rub the dirt, try to make a little noise.
There's a line drive base hit. He's already surpassed a career high in innings. And this one is hit down the right field line. Stay fair. It does. Leadoff home run, Luis Arraez. That they had going last night against Freddie Peralta. And of course, shut out in the first game of the series with Woodruff on the hill. That one drops in for a base hit because he didn't homer today for the first time in like 3 weeks. So
51 homers.
Unbelievable. Lined into center, and it drops down.
These guys have been playing.
Yeah, right after about February 20th, nobody's at 100%. This one in the air out toward deep center field, but the problem is nobody's there. Goes off the wall. It'll be a double for Arraez. 1-2 from Elder, and this one drilled out toward right field. A liner that clears the wall. Leadoff homer, Luis Arraez. He's about shaking hands with Arcia. Now maybe he'll try right field again. And it's gone again. Second homer of the game for Luis Arraez. His career. And Arraez with a fly ball out to right. He has done it again.
You gotta be kidding me. Pitches, and he has that swing. If he gets a pitch that's in that zone like that, he can pull it with a little power.
Down for a base hit. 2-2. And a line drive base hit. Grounded back to Morton in the first inning. And then he lined a base hit to right field in the third. Base hit center field for Arraez. Fortes coming around third. In there safely. 1-2. Up the middle. 199 drives home another run. Streak for Arraez, who waits on a 2-2 pitch. And into center, down for a base hit. Number 200 for Luis Arraez.
Off on other players, Paul. I think I speak for all of us when I say it's a joy to have him here. Yeah,
that's right. Now we'll work on the next 200. And Woodruff with an 0-2 pitch. Up the middle. A 1-game hit streak. Yeah, he's fine. Base hit left field. Unbelievable, isn't he?
And it will not be 0 for 4. Arise delivers as he goes the other way and has just now made it to first base.